Good morning to you. It's the 20th of September 2025. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I hope you're all well. Now, I don't have a lot of time, but my friend was discussing this with me last night and I thought I have to do this reading. So I'm up super early to do this very quick reading. So my friend, this video is going to be credit to her, Lorraine, and my other friend Karen. They both send me stuff all the time. This is how I get my information, most of it, because I don't read the news, okay? Now, a couple of years ago, she did a reading with her own cards, and she said to us, I think that President Trump is the real king. And she pulled some cards, and that's what she thought she got. We kind of didn't take it too seriously back then, because obviously, there were rumblings, but nothing's happened. But that's what she felt that her cards were saying. And she said that perhaps he's the head of our state or our country until the military take over and there's new elections. And she then went on to say perhaps it was due to the pilgrims that went to America. Perhaps some of the true bloodlines were on there that went to America. Perhaps, allegedly, he's supposed to have married Diana. I have to say allegedly, we don't know this is true. That could be another link. There's also been instances where he went to Scotland, I think on his last trip, and can't read my handwriting. Truth, I think it says revealed. Truth to be revealed. He said he was in Scotland and he said it's lovely to be back home. Scotland. And what else have I got here? So, okay, bear all that in mind. There could be three possibilities there. We know that the royals allegedly aren't supposed to be our real royals. Anyway. Now, so recently, obviously, he's come to the UK. I didn't watch any of it, but my friends sent me videos of. There was a guy, I think he sounds like he's from the Netherlands. I'm not sure, but his accent, so if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. And he was going through the tour, and he said basically President Trump stood in front of King Charles. He also saluted our military guards, or the palace guards. Now, that's apparently unheard of, he was saying. They don't do that. He's not even from this country. He travelled in a royal carriage. He said that never happens. And what else? I can't read this. Oh yes, there's obviously been rumblings of Melania wearing purple and wearing gold. So she's already thinks she has it. So I'm going to ask, is this why President Trump keeps saying Canada is going to be the 51st state? And he's so invested in the UK. Sadiq Khan is in the Q drops, Ging is in the Q drop, all this stuff. There's got to be some kind of connection behind the scenes, and that would give him so much power. And maybe they know it. So my question is, somewhere, somehow, I don't know if I'm going to get how, does President Trump, is he the real king of the United Kingdom until the military take over? That would give him so much power, wouldn't it? And then, why doesn't he pull the plug? Let's see what I get first. Oh my goodness, you couldn't make this up. That is a yes. And that's a physical kind of card. Wow. And if not, he will be the new sort of leader with that card. Okay, so I have to pull more cards to see. So, oh my goodness, I better have a yes. Oh my goodness, this information. Could be that it's known. Oh, it could be having implications with everybody as well. Oh my goodness, it's, oh wow. Okay, unbelievable. Oh my goodness, I don't know how, because I'm not getting how it happened. But I strongly believe he is, somehow. I do. I think the star card Q17, yet again, a major card, destiny, your time to shine, the one you've been waiting for, gifts to the world. So unbelievable. Look at those stars. Your time to shine, and it's a destiny card. Wow. Okay. I just don't know how it happened. And the Hangman, there are two major cards. This is very spiritual, very impactful. So, Hangman, that's enlightenment, patience and perseverance. Now that's very interesting because I remember ages ago reading on Trooping of the Colour. And I remember in the outcome I had that card. And I remember thinking, well, at some point that will be suspended, or, you know, we have to wait for that to be suspended. And I'm wondering, because it's also about enlightenment, and I'm wondering if it's all linked now, because obviously you don't know what's going to happen. So this is about clarity's coming, major cards. It's taken quite a long time, or it has taken a long time. And they are deciding when they're going to tell the world. Whoa. And they know this could be the royals could be under a lot of pressure because of this, or the information is going to cause a lot of concern, not stress, I would say, sort of worry. You know, it's going to cause, well, it's going to be a huge surprise, let's be honest, isn't it? This information is going to be an enormous surprise. I'm going to keep going. Oh my goodness. Wow. They must have got in somehow. Wow. Oh, thanks, Lorraine. This is great reading. When you get the information and you get it right in a way, allegedly, it's so amazing to actually see kind of what happened. I feel they are showing the world in a sort of secretive kind of out in the open way, if you can do both. I feel like they're showing the world, and they're showing they're making it obvious by going in the carriage, by doing those things. Those in the know. And I think they're showing them. And this could also be that's what happened. That he is the right king or person to take over from what it was. I'm going to keep going. A couple more. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think they know. I think they already know. They know, and they know as well that he is just waiting to tell the world, and they know it's only a matter of time. I feel like it's already like disappointment. It's the sort of story's over. Oh my goodness me, that is wild. And also the outcome card, we've been waiting a long time, but the outcome card is much shorter in terms of time. Beg your pardon. What do we need to know about President? I didn't even get to say it. Say it. See what I've got. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He must really be feeling like the king of the castle now, mustn't he? Oh, wow. He's, you know, when they say President Trump, he plays, it's a game of chess. I think it's in the Q drops. He's honestly, credit where credit's due. He's pretty smart if this is a chess game. I just had it again. I've had the Hangman, which is about enlightenment, and now I've had enlightenment. You can pause. Spirituality. That's interesting because that card I pulled, the star, is a spiritual kind of universe card. Destiny, your time to shine for the world. I don't know why I have this one. We're going to get knowledge of this. This will be communicated at some point. Peace and harmony. Can you imagine? What did they say? Didn't they say the truth will shock the world? Something like that, I'm sure. Right. The past is over. Look at that. And it's purple. Royal. The real royal. Please step forward. Now, it's funny because it's been said many times that King Charles is not even the same King Charles. And when you look at him, I don't think he is either. So it's a different person. Oh, gosh, I've got a card. Yeah. Okay, so obviously, if he has full control, what are we waiting for? Now, in my last reading, I felt that it was to do with waiting for some information to come out, or we had to wait for something to happen. And I think that I think that's what it is. I'm not going to allude to what the information is, but it could be that something has to come to the surface before we get the end. And I do believe we will still get an EBS, because how do you tell the world that? Think about it. You can't just plod on forever. These are males. Oh, I probably can't say that word. Oh dear. I said the word. I said these are massive BOMB shells. Now, I'm going to have to cut that word because it will probably get flagged. You probably can't say that kind of word on here. So what are we waiting for? Well, how soon could this happen? Could this happen by Christmas? Interesting. What are we waiting for? I don't know. To meet with somebody, to declare it, to declare something. What are we waiting for? It's been hard to be patient. Labour. I don't know. That could be for us though. It doesn't mean it's for the whole world. Decisions. We're waiting for decisions. Swapping over. Could be swapping over, or it could be an agreement to deliver some information. Okay, handing something over, that could have been actually. Okay, so it's something to do with a narrative. The story's not over. The narrative, something to do with a narrative. Information maybe that is being kept from people. She's all tied up. Okay, I don't really know entirely. It looks like it's definitely to do with information. Information, because I've had that twice now. This is about the truth. And it could be like then, holding back the truth. Struggling to bring out the truth. The narrative is stuck. Struggling to bring out the truth. And maybe they're waiting for that. Yeah. Okay. So it's like someone's fighting for some truth to come out, and others don't want the truth to come out. And there's conflicts between the two. And then it feels like eventually one gives up. And maybe agrees. Maybe that's what it's about. Something like that anyway. Last couple of cards for each. What are we waiting for? Will we see result by end of the year? Keep asking. I'm going to keep going. I don't know if I can keep doing this next year. I have to just put that out there. I genuinely don't think I can if something doesn't happen by the end of this year. Said that last year. But I do think I'm running out of steam. We need something to happen. Nurturing, sweetness. Can you read these? I'll hold them up for you. For what we're waiting for. Nurturing. You have to read them. Sweetness. Sweet. Nurturing, sweetness. Something that isn't here. That needs to be brought out into the surface. What are we waiting for? Be here always with willing hands and heart. Something that needs to be here. Last one. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? And this one's just flipped over. These two. What pleases us shapes us. What's this one? You will find what you need in the wisdom of your heritage. Oh, I wonder if that's about, like, his heritage. Financial flow. It's interesting. Financial flow. What are we waiting for? Finances. They're all about the same colour, look. Sort of greeny brown to golden. Look at that. Maybe all this has to happen first, and then we get nurturing, and then it's sweet, and then we get healing and financial flow. Yippee! Have a great day. Bye.